Next time on a very special Ron and Fez.
The guys get ready for Father's Day.
What are you doing for Father's Day this year, Fez?
The usual. Disappointing dad with the realization that I'll never give him a grandson to carry on the family name. What are you giving your father?
Homemade shit. There's a shit-eating guard when my old man really wants to gut before he gets out of prison.
I love it when fathers and sons do things together.
All on the next Ron and Fez.
102.7 WNEW.
What's the, let me ask Al Dukes over here, since I know. What's the minimum you would wait with a woman? I don't know 9 months, even if it was Jennifer Aniston.
I waited one time about 5 months, and then...
No way, really?
Yeah, I'm not sure why.
Let me check with the Hawk.
And then just jumped her or what?
No, then I finally gave up.
And no, you didn't get nothing after 5 months.
So, Al, actually, that clock is still ticking.
Yeah, you're still waiting. She'd be missing like a Washington intern if she'd pulled that with me. You didn't get nothing?
Nothing, and I always...
Not even skull?
No, and I always bought dinner and movies. And...
All right, let me check with the Hawk, who's, my only hetero friend around here. Hawk, what's the longest that you've waited?
2 months.
Really?
Wow.
Yeah, no longer than that, though.
I've only been in bad relationships, but if it didn't happen that first night, it was over for me. And I don't mean that, I just out of laziness.
Right.
I don't have that kind of drive.
So how did you approach it, Hawk? Did it just happen finally after 2 months? Or did you have to just browbeat this poor woman into submission?
Yeah, it was, we started...
Put a gun up to her head.
Baseball bat. No, yeah, after 2 months, I just said,
look,
it's got to happen or I'm out of here.
I don't blame... You're laughing. I don't blame him. Al, you couldn't do that?
I'm laughing because it's Hawk. I can't imagine him raising his voice.
I can't imagine him waiting 2 months. He should have said that the first night. Look, it's either happening or we're not seeing each other again.
Now, look, now you've got me screaming.
Because this whole mystery thing is just confusing to me.
I'm furious.
Well, good for you, Hawk.
Why? He went 2 months. That's still 60 dates. What? You couldn't do that? You never even spoke to her about it, Al?
No, I wouldn't bring it up. I just kept thinking, well, maybe this time that I would try to introduce wine or beer into the dinner.
Oh, well, I mean, did you start undoing her clothes and she stopped you like your children?
No, but I...
Well, what were you waiting for? Maybe she was waiting to get pounded.
What would happen at the end of the night? There was obviously a kiss goodbye or something.
It was just like a hug goodbye I would get.
So you weren't even on the full makeup?
I wasn't even on the full makeup.
Was this person your sister?
No.
Was it Aunt Madeline?
No, it wasn't her either. She was very nice, though, and I just thought, well,
How nice could she possibly be?
She's
hiding something.
Very innocent. And wasn't with a lot of guys, so I just figured it would take it slow.
How slow is slow, though?
Over 5 months.
That's ridiculous.
And counting.
Yeah. Then I just stopped calling her to go out.
Did she call you and say, hey, why'd you quit calling me?
Yeah, she did.
You know what I'd say? Yes.
And I didn't tell her. I just said I was busy. And
not until I get the combination to that crotch lock.
I can't wait till I die before something happens exciting around me.
Oh, wow. Well, Brad Pitt waited 9 months to get Jennifer Aniston.
I mean, Jennifer Aniston's great, but I just never been in that type of situation where if it felt like it didn't happen right away. And maybe it's because of, the abundance of alcohol when I was younger. I don't know. But I can't imagine waiting. Well, what the hell are you waiting for?
Well, if you're afraid to make the move because you don't want her to get upset if she wasn't ready.
Or scream rape again and call the police.
I wanted to make sure she was ready.
Yeah, but you tried to ply her with wine.
Let me ask you this. Was she 18?
Yeah, I think
then she was ready.
She was like in her early 20s.
She's obviously ready. You weren't ready.
Yes, that's more than 18. So what went on with the beer and the wine situation? You were just serving her drink after drink that night?
No, I would hear her, when I would ask her what she did on the weekend, she was like, oh, we went out drinking, blah, blah, blah. Anytime I was with her and we had dinner, she would get, an iced tea or a soda. So I was trying to get her to drink, maybe loosen up, and she even invited me over. We watched Titanic at her house the one night, and nothing.
Titanic, so this is a couple years ago. You're dating for 5 months.
Your ship was going down, too. Everyone was going down in Titanic except Al Duke.
I don't know.
Al, I'll guarantee you this. She was doing someone else at the time.
Oh, I know she was. And probably a friend of yours.
She wasn't doing you because she was doing someone else she was seeing.
Then how was she available every weekend?
Because he's pounding her during the week or swinging by late at night like a man.
And she's wanting you to take her to a movie just so she can put her feet up and rest that little cooch. Some other guy's spraining it throughout the week.
She's getting free grilled chicken out of you. And in the meantime, this guy's stopping over. Good news, it's going in the back door tonight, honey. Say his name.
Ow! Ow! Ow!
What's his name?
Ow! Ow! I'm going to need another weekend with Al Dukes just to rest from all this fact.
Who's this belong to?
You. It belongs to you.
Say his name.
Al Duke. Al Duke.
You think that's how it happened, Al?
All right, let's call him.
Hi, Al. I can't come over. Something just came up.
I think you're getting played, Al.
Again.
Well, I put an end to it.
Yeah, right.
After 5 months.
After 2 semesters.
I got to get rid of this virginity thing.
Yeah. How old are you?
24.
Oh, God, you sound like you're going to break Al Dukes' record. He's still waiting with the same girl 5 months. 5 months he wants to wait.
I feel his pain.
Hey, what's the shortest you ever waited with a girl, Al?
One time, one girl was like a month.
That's the shortest? What do? You have to wait until what?
Well, you make sure you know them and if they're not diseased or anything.
Oh.
What? So you take her into the lab for medical tests?
No, but I mean, after, a couple weeks of talking to them and going out with them, you kind of have an idea.
It's like
no, you don't.
You're waiting for her American Kennel Club papers to
come back. Do you think that's what they're teaching you in these anti-AIDS courses? Get to know her, and then you'll get an idea. No, that doesn't work that way, Al. All right, sorry, Kyle. We'll put you on the list, okay?
Okay, bro.
All right, peace.
Later.
I would love to just watch Al Dukes on a date. Because I'm having a lot of trouble sleeping, and I think that would really put me right out.
You ought to go out with the guy whose uncle molested him.
You ought to go out with the uncle. What's the uncle have with Aunt Madeline?
Why don't you go put your ass between some bars, and that'll be your date this weekend.
Rattling his ass across the bars like it's one of those tin coffee cups.
Call my lawyer. Oh, we were at a meeting last night, and it was so weird.
It's just bizarre. The things he will say out loud. You're there with a corporate sponsor.
We were with the Coca-Cola people, the Java people. And that Tiffany is so hot. And Al was so weird.
Mm-hmm. There was just nice conversation going on. Everyone was enjoying themselves.
Yeah.
The Coke was flowing.
Not that kind of Coke.
Right. The good kind. And Al screams,
debatable.
I like romantic comedies.
Oh, God, did that make me uncomfortable?
I just cringed and buried my fat face in my menu.
She literally laughed and pointed it out.
Because it was like, oh, did you see this show? Did you happen to catch this movie? Yeah. And he goes, oh, I prefer romantic comedies.
So she's telling us,
Cringing.
And then, she's a really hot chick. It's like a strawberry blonde thing going on.
Mm-hmm.
So she tells us, yes, she's going to Italy with her girlfriend for 2 weeks and just getting wild and having fun. And she says to Al, where are you going on your vacation? He says Six Flags.
Mm-hmm.
It's the amusement park in Jersey.
But we
right.
know what it
Everyone
is.
knows where Six Flags is and what it does. But it's just not something an adult would yell out to someone who's saying about their fabulous Italian vacation.
I know. She's got great vacation. She's always going to cool parties. She's the best chick out there. And you scream this stuff out loud.
She's energetic.
As opposed to you, lethargic.
Ron and Fez, 102.7 WMEW.